one of the things that really surprised me about your journey, right, was
Yeah.
when most people come to me looking for, to transform their body composition or whatever, there's a lot of like emotional pain associated with why they're wanting to do it.
Yeah.
Whereas like that was not the case with you. It was more like, I just want to fine tune things and learn.
Well,
Or maybe I just didn't go deep enough on the sales call, but you tell me.
no, there was a lot of, I guess, emotional baggage, if you will,
Okay.
around why. Like, that's why I started working out. That's why I started trying to tone up, get the ripped or whatever.
Oh yeah, originally I think this is the case for every guy, isn't it?
Probably, yeah.
But sorry, go ahead. I cut you off a little bit there.
Yeah, that when you got to that point, like at this point, yeah, it is just vanity at this point. Like it is begotten so deluded at this point. It just, I want to look good, and I'm struggling to get it. So that, yeah.
So it was like, I guess, just paying the money to solve the problem once and for all, and to know how to do it.
Yeah, that's one way of doing things.
Yeah. But what I found to be fantastic about your journey is that, okay, you were already in shape coming into my program. Like, I look at your before photos and I'm like, okay, this is a guy who looks like he's in great shape, but he's maybe just after a little bit of a bulk. It wasn't like someone who's, I don't know, skinny fat or starting off from a really, really difficult position. It was like, this guy has a great baseline. We just need to fine tune things and then set you up with the habits and the knowledge to kind of make it sustainable, I guess.
Yeah, that is true. I know the fact that broken in this case just means gyros and wine.
Gyros and wine. So, what do you think was the major benefit to you of getting on the program as opposed to like just continuing to do your own thing?
Well, for one thing, I used to think that I was counting calories,
Right.
but my guesstimates were way off in either direction. Like I was either eating too little or too much. It was never just right. It was never consistent. So once I started tracking it and developed the habit of tracking it, and got a small, I guess, repository of information in my head about how many calories every single thing is. It made it very easy to continue on doing it, even now in my daily life. Even right now in the back of my head, I have just the little counter saying that I'm currently around 700 calories. Like 1,800 more to go, and yeah, that's just constantly running. The other thing was your workouts. I never used to stretch, warm up, whatever.
You just go straight into break things.
We just get in the gym, go to whatever the first exercise would be. No weights. For example, a bench, just the plain, and just plain bench with no weights. So just the bar that's 20 kilos, and that's it.
Yeah.
And then I tack on another like 40, 50 kilos on top. And that used to be my warm up. Then no stretching, no nothing. So I started doing your warm-ups, the mobility routine that you put. And
Mobility routine and shit. No, I love it. Yeah, my mobility routine and shit. But yeah.
it is before the workout, take a shit, I go to the gym, I do a mobility routine.
Yeah, I understand. So you started being a bit more mindful of prepping your body before doing the workout. And like, did you find that helped with pain, or it helped with actual workout performance? Or both, I guess.
I wouldn't say it helped with pain, just because once you get into a rhythm, I don't get sore anymore, especially if I'm eating right. For the workout performance, I'm a scientist, right? So to me,
You're a what?
I am a scientist. I'm a physicist.
You're a physicist.
Yeah. So for me to actually gauge the effect of something, I have to change only that thing. Mm-hmm. And with you, I was changing a lot of things, diet, workouts, the amount of workout. So I can't really gauge the effect of just the mobility routine. One thing that I can say came definitely from it that I am way more flexible now.
You're way more flexible now. Okay,
Yeah.
interesting, because I don't actually focus so much on flexibility as part of what I do, but it's I guess it's an indirect consequence of, as you said, mobility drills to warm up, and then full range of motion on every exercise.
Yeah, exactly. Those things really help me just with my mobility. It's
Right.
Just going and doing basically exactly the same exercises, with no stretching, nothing for actual mobility. It got me quite stiff.
Yeah, stiff, but not in a good way. I have to give credit to it's my ex-boss who originally coined that one, and every time he hears me using his line, he calls me out on it. He's like, fucking copyright, motherfucker. So thank you, Stephen Meller, the co-founders of the Agile method of software development. There you go, fucking crediting you, motherfucker. But anyway, yeah.
Yeah, thanks to you, I got a lot more loose. Oh god, that was so flexible.
More loose. Yeah.
More flexible.
Yeah. I love.
Around you, I was still always very stiff.
I
but,
love this. There's this simplistic mobility method, which was advertised a few years ago by this Irish guy, another Irish guy, and his slogan in it was, "We'll make you sexible and flong," instead of flexible and strong.
That's a good one though.
It is. Yeah, his stuff was very funny, but I just haven't seen much of him lately. It's weird the way algorithms work like that. It's like you could be 100% behind some content creator, and then it's like you think they've fallen off a cliff, but then you look them up out of curiosity, and they've still been there all the time. It's just like your
little algorithm is shove them to the side.
It's weird, isn't it? Like, I even had this conversation not so long ago where I was talking about celebrities. I think it was actually with Dimmy. We were out there.
Yeah.
So Dimmy is another client. They're friends, and we were talking about how there are celebrities that I thought just like their career must have fallen off a cliff. They must have
Disappeared,
disappeared, but they
whatever.
didn't. I looked them up, and like they're still doing their thing and have been the whole time. It's just it's weird the way algorithms are kind of pushing us into like these different little lanes of all these many more layers of celebrity. Anyway, it's just a bit of a side tangent, but I don't know. One of the things that really struck me was when I saw you here the other day, when I was trying to get that chick's Instagram, and he nearly messed up the situation. So we're going to have to work on our wingmanship a little bit. But when I saw you, stop it.
I can't because I'm a fine wingman, but I'm a great cock blocker.
Yeah, you're great at that. I can see that. Yeah, you fucker. But anyway, so when I saw you the other day, I was like, wow, he looks exactly in the same shape as when you ended the program. So like, I really, that's my goal with every client that comes into the program, is that it's an investment for them. It's not just a transformation and then they kind of like lose the results and stuff. Can you speak to a little bit why you think you were able to make the changes stick for like a year after you had been with me?
One thing that I already mentioned was the calorie counting.
So calorie counting, you think?
Which got ingrained. I also, my workouts used to be structured differently from what you gave me. And then I kind of mixed the two because I liked your workouts a lot too. And one of them.
What way were they structured? Can I ask?
Just different amounts of reps and sets.
Okay.
So instead of like you're thinking of okay, you're gonna do this exercise for 3 sets of like 8 reps. I used to do pretty much every exercise 4 sets, 12 reps.
It's a lot of volume.
It was a lot of volume, yeah.
Especially if you're cutting. But anyway, sorry.
Yeah.
So there was a difference in how the reps were structured between the program you had been doing and when you worked with me.
Yeah. And after we finished, I took some of the structure from your workouts and applied it to my old workouts. So I kept my old exercises because that's like the exercise I do. I kind of cherry pick the ones that I like the most, while they still stimulate everything that they need to, while they still work out every single muscle that they need to.
Right.
But I took more your approach to sets, reps, and basically the things that you've given me. And that has made it very, very easy to. Well, first off, it made my workouts shorter. A lot shorter.
Yeah.
So instead of doing like 10 exercises, 40 sets, that's 480 reps.
Yeah.
And I would do slightly less exercises, 3 reps per exercise, 3 sets per exercise, and the rep ranges. Now the rep range actually depends on what exercise I'm doing.
Excellent. So you're seeing a lot more nuance to your training. It's not just cookie cutter, do this thing across all exercises and completely like kind of steamroll your body every time.
Oh, it wasn't steam. Yeah, anyway.
Well, here's a little theory I have around. So we'll come to other areas in a sec, but just to touch on that whole rep ranges and fatigue, the reason I would have structured your program like that, where it's less. My theory is that a lot of people actually fall off their training and diet program long term because they're essentially trying to train like bodybuilders.
Yeah.
A lot of the fitness industry, unfortunately, is littered with fake natties who get ultra famous and they will never admit that they're on the gear.
I know.
And then they're putting up, training programs that really can only be followed and like progressive overload with many sets, many reps, while also cutting and like losing body fat percentage. In a natural person, that's you have to be more careful. You have to be more mindful of the body burning out.
Yeah.
And also the knowledge that you can maintain your muscle mass with far less volume than you would if you're in like a gaining phase to build it in the first place. So that's probably why I take that approach with you, and I think that mostly leans to being able to maintain it long term, because when you start seeing how much a less is more approach can work, you're like, do I really want to go back to fucking like training like Arnold and not doing Arnold's juice?
Yeah, that's kind of where I was gonna go with this, because due to those previous workouts being not only so intense, just so time consuming.
Yeah.
Your shorter workouts allow me to work out faster. Admittedly, I do also work out less frequently.
Yeah. And that's fine. I mean, you're. Can you just actually like just do a little? I mean, this is a fit dude. You know what I mean? So like, the lack of frequency, I don't think it's doing you any harm.
No, I still work out like at least twice a week.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much how much I work out. But yeah, that's allowed everything to become way more sustainable long term. Because I no longer need to allocate like 10 hours a week for the gym. Now I just allocate around 3.5, 4 hours tops.
Yeah.
And my shape even improves a bit.
And 3 or 4 hours, right? Like if you were to add on even like 1 or 2 to kind of sort out your nutrition on top of that, that's only like 5% of your total waking time in a week. I've done the maths on this before.
I can tell.
Yeah. In my opinion, that 5% that you're putting in for the shape that you have is like, it's so nothing for like, in return for what you're getting for it, I would argue.
And also the nutrition used to take me more time when we were working together, because I was still calculating everything, apps, looking at labels, trying to see how many calories, macros, whatever everything was. At this point, I'm just winging it, and it's fine.
Yeah.
You know, you just keep a slightly more high protein diet, more calories roughly, so they're around 2,500. And yeah, that works well.
Amazing. And like, the thing is as well, the period of your life that you're in now, this probably suits you because like you're studying right now. I'm pointing because he has a bag full of engineering stuff. You're studying. You also play the guitar and stuff. And
yeah, I also do music. I study. That's. Then I guess I still have a social life, which
you're a very social person. Like every time I see you, you're hanging out with somebody different, or you know. And I don't I'm kind of like that as well. Like you know.
Oh yeah.
Fucking golden retriever energy, but you know. But
you say that you're ginger.
Ginger retriever.
Ginger.
I love that as well because if there's an Irish person watching this, they'll be like, "He's not ginger. What the fuck are you talking about?" Like, your standards for what a ginger is and our standards for what a ginger is are like night and day different. You know.
I mean, I only know one other guy who's ginger. His beard is genuinely orange.
Yeah. Like we would look at an orange person who is just completely white with zero ability for like this slight change in color. That's what we call a ginger. Like proper soulless, you know. This kind of explains why I don't have any ginger clients.
I was about to say, you know some Irish people who are ginger, you're going to see this, right?
I don't live in Ireland anymore, bro. I can't get lynched from here. So, when you were talking about there the time commitment as well, another thing that popped into my head about that was just like making time for, do you know the word in English, serendipity?
Yeah.
Yeah, where just you randomly bump into people and you just say, I want to go here. And one of the, I guess, the things that a very structured 5-day a week, optimal gym program takes away from you is that serendipity out of your life.
Yeah.
That's what I found anyway. I wonder like if you've any thoughts there.
No, I would agree, because if you need to spend so much time in the gym, and if you are genuinely someone who's busy on a day-to-day basis, because when I used to work out that much, I was in fucking high school, and I was still in the high school that's behind my apartment.
Yeah.
Then the gym is not 100 meters away, so it would just be go school, go gym, go home, and I'll be finished with everything. We're there around 3 p.m.
Yeah.
Also nowadays, I don't have that opportunity, and I always have different values. I want to go out for a fucking walk in the center.
Yeah.
See if I bump into something interesting. You know.
It's like you make time for the serendipity. It's like I'm the same actually. A perfect day for me is to go to a coffee shop with a book in hand and just see if I bump into someone and see where the day takes me. Like those are the best days.
Yeah, I agree.
And I don't think you can make time for that in your life if your life is if there's too much on the whole box ticking of like 5 days a week, chicken and rice meals, fucking, you know.
Yeah.
I don't think there's it allows for that, but I don't think everyone has the same brain type. I think some people will very much be more suited to like you tell them exactly what to eat 5 days a week and how to, and they'll do it. Like it's
But as I said, I enjoy making time for serendipity. So
so then getting away, I guess, with the bare minimum that you can allocate to training whilst getting results continually is important. Like, would you say you're still improving? Like, are your lifts improving? Are you progressing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not. So appearance-wise, yes.
Right.
Actually, because after we finished working together, my shape continued improving for a couple of months. Then the exam session hit, and the breakup hit,
Oh yeah, that
and
will
the
do it.
drinking hit. I actually quit smoking for a year, and I was
I know you're back on.
now back on, but
you're, how old are you?
21.
I forget how young this guy is. Jesus Christ, 21. You're wise beyond your years. You've already you've got a shape, bro, that's like, I aspire to this guy's shape, and he's 21, and I'm the coach. But
Oh shit.
but yeah, man, I think the marginal improvements that you could probably aim for like the next 40 years of your life, bro, like that's where I would be looking at it. Keep the time commitment consistently low, but like aim for like marginal improvements.
Yeah. To get back to what I was saying. So yeah, I kept improving. Then exams, breakup, alcoholism. 2 months. Well, a month-long burst of alcoholism.
It's so funny, when you came over, I was recording a guide about how to handle alcohol in your fat loss journey, and
No! Don't ask me questions like
don't ask
that.
me questions about that. Yeah. No. It takes an Irish person to know that, actually. As I said last week on social, Irish problems require Irish solutions. So
Guinness.
yeah, Guinness gains.
Yeah. No. So through those three things, I actually gained around 5 kilos. So maybe not, I gained a few kilos. I got a bit of belly fat. Stopped seeing any veins on my arse.
Everything looked like a continuous blob.
Yeah. The body fat went up. I got up around like maybe 5 kilos. My chin started disappearing again. But around the middle of May, actually, I started focusing a bit more on the calories again. I started working out a bit more, because during those 3 months I kind of fallen off, doing no more than one workout per week.
Okay.
For like, I think throughout all of March I had like 3 workouts.
Okay. So for all of March, you probably did about, yeah. I mean, you will run into these times in your life where, shit just hits the fan, man.
Yeah, then with, it's at middle of May, so that's what, 3 months. I think in 3 months I back to being almost perfect.
So this is actually something I continually have to drill into my clients as well, is that once you do the initial upfront hard work and the investment of like getting to a goal that you want, right? And you have some kind of plan for how you're going to keep that going into the future. Even if you hit a snag, like you hit a period in your life where you're injured or you're sick, like you can get all of the results back in about a third of the time that it would have taken you like in the beginning. Like muscle memory is beautiful. Like, thank God for muscle memory, but you sound like a classic example of it.
I guess.
Okay, but from a mental perspective, like when you had to get back into it, like what tips would you give for, like, say, okay, I was peak alcoholic for a month, and now I need to like just basically get my ass back into gear and not let my initial hard work completely slide for too long.
How do I put away the Jameson?
Like what's the Bulgarian rehab?
The Bulgarian rehab.
Yeah. A lot of Tarator and...
I'm going away for 3 days. There's a pot of Tarator in my fucking fridge. I don't want that to go bad.
What are they? Cigars, Tarator, and strippers. This is what I'm thinking is like Bulgarian rehab. I don't know.
The reason I lowered my drinking is because my liver started shutting down.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry to hear that.
The great genetics for intelligence, being incredibly athletic, very fit. Shit liver.
Okay, we all have our thing. For me, it's the lungs is the weakness, but the liver, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, I still drink a lot. I just had to dial it back. Anyway,
And what was it? Just say you got like elevated enzymes or something like that?
something like there's like the specific marker that makes your liver like more easier to break down, I guess.
Yeah.
Like if I stress it a lot if I stress it very quickly and a lot, it will shut down.
Okay. All right.
So during that month, I drank like half a bottle of whiskey every single evening.
All right, that'll do it. I mean,
That will do it. Yeah.
even if you like, I'm no fucking doctor, but like, I would imagine that even if you've got a perfectly healthy liver and no genetic predispositions to having liver disease or whatever, that like it's just the enzymes are going to be high, like it's
Yeah.
going to be inflamed and shit.
You're
from,
gonna fuck it. Yeah.
from that behavior. Yeah.
Like it wasn't just that. Like I got a new girlfriend. I was feeling better generally. Like, my mental health improved. I started actually working on stuff. Well, started studying again. But I must say the thing that kind of spurred me back into getting fit wasn't the girlfriend, wasn't the mental health. Once again, just like back at the start, vanity.
Vanity, yeah. I know. But like people, it's very strange when I hear people say things like people who focus on vanity or looks, that it's very shallow, right?
Yeah.
That always seems a bit of a strange one to me, because I understand where people are coming from, especially in the modern day where it's kind of gone to a bit of an extreme with social media and shit. But if we were to like think about it from a first principles perspective, what is vanity? Like we have like kind of two modes of operating in the world. It's like survive, reproduce. If you're focused on vanity, you're just indexing on the reproduce, you know? So like, to me, it's very natural. I don't get the whole.
Hey, why are you running around with a semi all the time?
What's that?
Nothing.
Nothing. Yeah. I hope you don't pick that one up. But he meant the semi truck. You know. Like that's what he's talking about. But and funnily enough, when I think about what role does fitness, like the fitness industry, on a broader perspective, what does it serve? Right, we're not doctors, so we're not going to help you in a medical emergency. It's like the long-term habits that help with survival, but also it's the reproductive side of shit, you know. And to be fair, like even guys like me who focus a lot on like the healthy habits, the stuff that you can sustain. My original inspiration was guys like I don't know if you know Ziz. If you've ever heard of Ziz,
no.
He was basically this Australian bodybuilder. He's dead now. Rest his. I don't know why I tipped wood, but whatever I meant to do, rest his soul.
Knock on wood so he don't come back.
Pour out part of the. No, he's a legend. He was like the catalyst for all this online fitness stuff, because back in the day, like, you know, you had your bodybuilding magazines, you had like the celebrities in that world for people who were already into fitness, but then he was like the first to make it cool to like normal dudes, you know, to kind of be like, all right, you can party, you can pull chicks, you can like
No.
he was the first lifestyle guy in the fitness space, if that makes sense. And then he like spawned off like just a bunch of kind of copycats, or people who took inspiration from him.
That's normal.
And that kind of just, that was the match, I guess, that started the flame in the whole online fitness space, in the modern sense and with social media. But I mean, that's how I got into it. It was just like, I look at his physique and I was like, man, if I had a physique like that, man, girls are just gonna be, you know, hitting me up. You know, that was the original impetus.
No, the thing about vanity is, yes, it is like, if you want to look good in order to impress other people, then yes, I would agree that it's more on the shallow side, that it's even kind of fake, because you don't want to look good so you look good to yourself. You want to look good so you can impress others. You know, so you can fool women, so you can fool guys, I guess. No, like for me, like I guess kind of wanting to look good is, it's like a personality trait that I was kind of born with, because even as a as far back as I remember, like even as a 3-year-old, I wouldn't let my mom dress me because I wanted to look the way I wanted to look, because I wanted to look in the way that I thought would look good.
She's trying to put sandals on you every summer, and you're like, go fuck yourself, mom.
Yeah,
That was me as a kid as well. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I haven't worn a tracksuit since I was 4, I guess.
You have your style that you wanna.
Like I've been wearing almost exclusively jeans for 80% of my life.
But I think that kind of goes with this performer brain type. Like, I mean, you're a musician,
Yeah.
and yeah, anytime I see you, it's like you have a look. And I think there's probably a difference between being obsessed with vanity in, like, you know, what people talk about, like the unhealthy way, versus
Yeah.
like I have a unique sense of style, and it's
Yeah.
like a form of self-expression.
Yeah, that's more what it is, and the directions it goes in for me is I want to have a nice looking body,
Yeah.
and I want it to look nice by my standards. Because if it was about women are not impressed by a huge, bulky, beefy guy.
No. We all think they are in the fucking beginning.
Yeah, and then you go to the bitch and all of the men check you out. That's
By the way, he said the beach, not something else. It's just the accent. But yeah, I know. And in Instagram DMs, even like since I became a coach who's posting topless photos and shit like that, like I'll get silent observer girls, but it's the guys who fucking.
good text.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
It's so funny, man. And if I can't turn them into a client, it's like this tug of war. It's like I'm trying to get the sale, they're trying to get the ass. You know, it's like who's going to break first? No comment. But anyway,
Yeah.
what was I going to say with the look side of it? But here's the thing: I'd add this extra element into the mix, because I agree with you in terms of like my read on you and why you do it. It's like a form of self-expression. But more generally, it's like sometimes when I hear people say like, "Oh, I don't want to just do it for the looks," or it's this weird thing where we would all love to be as good looking
That's fucking
as
possible.
fuck,
Yeah.
but we also have to deny that we want it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? It's like,
No, it makes sense. Like someone saying, I wanna, like, it just appeals to different values,
yeah,
and one value is seen as more
higher good, or like,
yeah. Like one is seen as a higher value, one is seen as a lower value. Like, if someone says they care about looks, it sounds shallow as fuck. If they say they care about health, they sound
yeah. And I get this all the time with, even when I'm taking clients on, they'll give me the health speech,
Yeah.
right? Why are you doing this? And I'm like, oh, you know, because I want my future kids to say dad's a great example and they'll be healthy and throw the soccer ball around. And then there's, all right, it's just us talking here, like, you know. And then they're like, well, there's this girl at the gym, and you know what I mean. And it's awesome.
yeah. No, like I will say that they work out for health, but God damn it.
Do you know what's funny though? Since I came to Sofia, I find this city is very upfront and honest about vanity.
Really?
Oh, big time. You see a lot of people going around like with the, how would you call it? The fake lips, the fake tits, the stuff like that. And very unapologetic about it.
Yeah.
You know, and I kind of respect that. I remember one time, because it's not my thing. I'm not even attracted to it, but it's kind of like I respect your, what would you call it? Your boldness in in pursuing it and not being apologetic about it. Remember one time I was in a conversation with a girl who wanted to train with me when I was in Sofia, and I was like asking her, why do you want to do it? And she was like, oh, there's this guy at my gym and I really want to like attract him. And I was like blown away at the honesty, like just the direct. There's no way I'd get told that if I was on a call with an Irish girl. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like it was just, I I found that really. I instantly connected with her because I was just like, I really like the
Well,
ability to own what you actually want instead of filtering it through the for health.
yeah. I would say that Bulgarian and maybe just Slavic people in general, like just Eastern Europeans, and are very. I've noticed them to be very open about just vanity.
Yeah,
You know, but I want to look good. Why do you want to look good? Don't you want to look good?
yeah, yeah. There's these. I think it's been ingrained in us since as far as I can remember, even in school, in Western culture, like in the media and everything, that it's like it's wrong to pursue money, looks, status. Like everyone wants it. It's great if you get it, but you're not meant to try and get it. Whereas I find here, like people are very honest about the fact that these things really matter. You know, they're like let's not BS ourselves. You know.
Yeah,
But then with the undercurrents of like good values,
yeah,
like that makes sense. I don't know.
yeah. No, those three things are great. You follow them with good values, it's great. Follow them with shitty values, it's horrible for you and everyone around you.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Yeah. That's actually a concept that I think is very important in any kind of self-development journey, whether it's your fitness or it's your business. It's like, or dating life. Being ballsy enough to go for what you want, but also to be okay if you don't get it.
Yeah.
Like to not like steamroll over like your personal and family relationships to fucking.
It's just like I want something doesn't mean I should get it, doesn't mean I will get it, just means I want it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be honest about wanting it, but I've let me phrase this correctly because it can sound horrible. Like, okay, say I want the rest of the soda, right? You don't want to give it to me, that's very understandable. I'm a bit upset because they don't get what I want, but it's not the entitled type of being upset. I'm just upset because, well, I wanted it. No, okay. And life goes on.
Yeah. It's
okay, I'm honestly saying I want the soda, but I'm not expecting to get it. I'm just seeing what happens.
Yeah.
And if I get it, that's great. If I don't, well,
it's not going to cripple you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think so that's where I think a lot of people think that if you like your looks or you like your vanity, they conflate that with narcissism.
Yeah.
So I think it's the feeling entitled to shit.
Oh no, I am a narcissist.
You're not. You're not. Because this is what I'm getting across is we throw that word around way too often. I think in the modern world, where like it's the getting feeling like the world owes you what you want. I think is where it tilts to the narcissist.
That is classic narcissism. Yes.
Yeah.
We just. It just been diluted a lot. Like it's calling someone narcissist. It's like in Bulgaria we have the word narciss. We also have just the word sweating, which means cares a lot about their appearance.
Yeah. Like vain.
Vain, yeah.
Yeah.
But we have like 15 different words for a guy or a woman because they're feminine and masculine. This person really gives a shit about their looks. He's really puts in all the fucking effort for their looks. I might have been called up many a time.
But the thing is, right, is it inspires people to also better their looks or to better their confidence. Like if they see someone who actually puts in a lot of effort, like it inspires other people to want to do better. So like, I just think it's always important to like delineate between, the vanity and the narcissism. Because they can be, particularly I think in Western societies nowadays, it's too common to conflate the two. Whereas here I've found more nuance to it, where you have people who really just they look exceptional and they put a lot of effort into it, but they're also like there's great values underpinning it, you know, which is I think where the sweet spot lies. I think you've that nailed though, because anytime I meet you, it's like you have great time for your friends, for the people in your life. Yeah, for sure. So keep doing what you're doing, man. And what's your plan from here on out?
Here on out, finally going on a fucking vacation.
Going on a vacation. Where are you going to?
My girlfriend's hometown.
Yeah.
She's from Vidin. We're going there for the weekend.
That's towards the northwest, right?
That's the northwestern corner of the country.
Near Serbia.
Serbia, Romania.
So it's kind of bordering both of them.
Yeah, it's on the Romanian border. Until you go 20 kilometers west and you're in Serbia.
From what I hear this time of year, like fucking mid-August, the heat is going to be torturous, but
40-degree heat in the shade.
and
also highly humid because it's on the river.
Fuck. Oh yeah, you're by the Danube. Yeah. Okay, have fun. At least you know you're going to lose some weight.
Gotta get fucking dehydrated. Shut up. It's water weight. It's not good.
So you see the things us guys put ourselves through for a pretty girl, you know.
I suggested it. I'm dying to get out of Sofia.
Yeah.
I'm dying.
Bro, I've been thinking a lot about it lately. I might go somewhere else. We were talking about this. The older I'm getting, the more I'm even finding that like city living is just like too stimulating. It's too much.
Yeah.
It's like it's distracting me constantly. So we shall see.
Oh no, I definitely agree with that. I would definitely just move back to my family, to the suburbs where the rest of my family lives. But I got uni, I got work, I got friends. I can't leave Sofia. But if I could, just 60 kilometers that away.
Yeah. I think being in cities is probably a good idea when you're young. I've listened to a little bit on the topic from a few different people like Naval Ravikant, Ian Robertson. They talk a lot about like success. So one of Naval, he basically founded AngelList, which is like a huge company for venture capital in the US, billionaire. But he talks about how like when you're young, you're essentially running the search function to find what do I like doing, where do I want to live, who's my partner going to be, and you need to expose yourself to maximum opportunities. But once you find the answers, you need to like remove yourself and compound into whatever.
I agree.
Yeah. So you'll get there.
Yeah.
I mean, you already have the wisdom of a 70-year-old wizard, so you're ahead of most, you know. Wisdom of a 70-year-old wizard with the sex jokes of Michael Scott.
With the very nice 20-year-old appearance and
appearance of a rock star. Lady killer rock star. Lady killer in a good way, not lady killer in a Ted Bundy kind of way.
Not with this fucking face. Hey, you're from the island. My teeth are more crooked than yours.
I actually, okay, funnily enough, this is a weird flex. Very weird flex. I don't take care of my teeth as much as I should, but people always comment that, "Whoa, you've got good teeth," and I'm like, it's a fucking miracle, like a complete fucking miracle. So, you know, tip wood that continues. Anyway, bro, I think probably time to shut this off and just, it's been a good conversation. Yeah, exactly. No, they cost a bit, so don't throw them away. It's, to be fair, like, I mean, even just recording this has actually just been a front so that girls around can look and be like, oh, they're bloggers, you know. So, thank you for being our virtual wingman.
You think this is a vlog? Who fucking vlogs?
Sorry, I'm old. I a vlogger, an influencer. I still use the old person terminology. So, what do you Zoomers call them? Are you a Zoomer?
Technically, unfortunately,
So what do you call them? Content creators.
wankers.
Wankers. All right, we're just going to shut it off.